so here we are on day 3, and today was one of those days where you didn't really know what was going to go on because we had tournaments for Brooklyn's softball team. So we started playing early this morning, and depending on if we were going to win or going to lose, kind of determined what the time frame was going to be. So that was going to determine my food and my workout. So I had to figure out first, when was I going to do my workout? So I kind of put it in as if they end up losing, then I would do it immediately after that. But if they kept on winning and we kept on playing longer, I would do it in the middle of one of our breaks. So they ended up winning a couple games, so we had a couple hour break. So I came home and immediately got my 20-minute cardio in, because I knew if I didn't, then what was going to happen? I probably wasn't going to do it because things were going to come up. So I got that done. That was great. The next little small, tiny, probably dumb victory for me today was turning down Skittles, because the Panthers always have Skittles at the end of their games, and I like Skittles. So when they were passing them out to all the girls, I was like, oh, give me some. And then they were going to give me some, and I said, no, let's not do that. I don't want them, forget it, no big deal. And they're just the little tiny Skittles. They're not like a big bag of them or anything, but I wanted them, and I would have eaten them last week, but since this week I'm on my little mission to start doing all this over the right way again, I knew that I had to take back the control and say, no, I'm not going to have that today. So we all have the control over everything that we do, whether it's if we're going to do our workouts, whether it's what we're going to put in our mouth, food. Is it going to be good choices, bad choices? It's, you have a choice. Is it going to move you closer to your goal? Is it going to move you further away from your goal? So anytime you're faced with that, am I going to have this or that? You have a choice. You have a choice, and nobody can make that choice for you. It's not anybody's fault if you choose the wrong choice. You have the control. I always tell my clients that for the first couple of weeks on getting back on track, don't have any cheats. And the reason is because you need to learn and you need to see that you actually can have control of your life. And once you figure out that and see that and do it a few times, it's really not that hard to say no to some of those things. And then once you have the control back, once you've got it and said, okay, I can do this, then you can start throwing in those little cheats here and there and not feeling so guilty about them, and they're more planned versus just kind of going, oh, I want these Skittles and I'm going to have them now. So that's today. Today is all about taking control back of your life. So I'm curious though, did you plan your workouts like we talked about last night? Did you plan your food? Did you do any of that? Let me know. Y'all have a good night. See you tomorrow.